Hi everyone and welcome back to the neighborhood. So today's video is going to be my 2/3 month update and baby's 2 and 3 month update. In these videos, I'm actually going to cover how I've been feeling physically and how I've been feeling emotionally in these updates. And for baby, it's going to cover her milestones, how she is physically, and I guess how she's doing overall. Baby is napping, so she will be joining the video a little bit later when she wakes up. So I'm gonna start with my update. So I'm doing the 2/3 month update. My baby is just finishing off her 3 month, so I might as well just do this video now. For me, 2 months postpartum, let's see how I am feeling physically. My scar, since my cesarean, my scar has pretty much healed. I don't really have too much pain. There is still numbness to it, which honestly, I think it's going to take a while for that to go away. But that's okay, just as long as there's no bleeding or pain like that. So physically, in that sense, it is good. I've actually been cleared to start working out, so that's something that I have been doing some light workouts to my daily routine. um, I'm not going to go overboard or obsess about it, but I finally have like myself back. So I'm gonna just do things that I enjoy. In my last video, I had talked about my menstrual cycle had returned, which was a shocker and an injustice for all. But for month 2, I actually did not have a menstrual cycle. And I guess things are just wonky. I mean, I've been pretty regular up until like when I got pregnant. I've been pretty regular, so the fact that I didn't have a menstrual cycle was a little bit strange. Maybe I was stressed. Month 2 has been quite stressful. I'll talk about that a little bit more in my emotional segment. But for this part, physically, my menstrual cycle didn't come. I guess physically as well, I have decrease the amount of breastfeeding I have been doing. So physically, my chest is no longer burning. Emotionally, I have been feeling a little bit more of a weight lifted off my shoulder because I have been introducing formula instead of breastfeeding, instead of exclusively breastfeeding. So that has definitely boosted my mental health because breastfeeding is a whole job in itself, and I'm gonna make a separate video about my breastfeeding experience and my breastfeeding journey. So look forward to that. But because that has changed, that has made me feel like a lot better. Emotionally, I'm adjusting with 3 kids. It is very difficult. I never thought, like, I thought I was busy before, but third child, it's like I'm really busy. Like, I have no time for myself. I have no time to like update you guys on anything. It's been crazy in that sense. And I'm really trying my best to get it all together. So, because baby is still sleeping, I'm just gonna jump a little bit ahead into her update. She is going to join the video, so don't worry, you'll get to see her. But I did want to talk about something that has happened with her in month 2. So for her milestones, she's doing really great. She can hold up her head a lot better. I'm doing the physical portion. So she can hold up her head a lot better. She definitely tracks people with her eyes. She follows. She stares at her sisters a lot. She stares at the TV a little bit, but I know she's not supposed to. I believe she's 13 pounds now. She might be a little bit on the bigger side. She was born 7 pounds, no, 6 pounds, 15 ounces, 6 pounds, something ounces. I should know that. But she is, gaining weight very well. We went to her 2 month update. She got all her vaccinations, shots like that. Of course, she cried because they're painful, but she didn't develop a fever or anything, which I was thankful for because If you know, you cannot find children's Tylenol, Advil anywhere, which is quite upsetting, but luckily she didn't develop anything like that, just, holding her for to comfort her pain and stuff. So she's doing well in that sense. Something else that happened in month 2 for her, I guess just an update for her in general. As I mentioned, I started adding more formula, which has been going, it's been going good. She does have a little, I don't think it's reflux. It's just like normal baby spit up. Who is awake and has decided to join us? Little Mia here. Say hello to everybody. Don't look at me. Say hello. Good afternoon. When she was 2 months, she got really sick. She had a really bad cold, which was this was her first cold. I mean, my kids went back to school and obviously they passed it on to her, which really sucked. Um, of course, there was no Tylenol, so there was nothing we can really do for her much. Um, Basically, she just had to to tough it out, which sucked for her. But I found that the nose Frida, that thing worked like magic. She got a lot of mucus clogged everywhere. It was even in her throat. And the nose Frida was actually quite helpful, wasn't it? Didn't it? Wasn't it helpful? I had noticed that she had tend to favor one side of her head, like she likes to sleep on one side. And I was actually getting pretty concerned because when I was feeling her head, to me, I felt like, oh my God, she's getting a flat spot. She's gonna have like issues. And then I was doing some research, and there's this thing called tort. Oh my God, it sort of sounds like tortoise, but it's like torticollis. I'm gonna put the word in here because I'm probably butchering it, but I was really concerned that she had that, um, I guess, ailment. She would really lean her head to one side all the time. I brought it up to her pediatrician, and she did say, like, she was feeling her, like, her neck and stuff, and it doesn't seem like that she had any knots. She was probably just favoring one side. But of course, she said it's better to just get ahead of it in case it becomes something worse. Like, you don't want her to favor one side because her muscles will strengthen on one side than the other. And when she starts doing that, then she will develop a flat spot. And then we're going to have to look into helmets. And I was like, girl, that is not going to be happening. Let me get into it. So she told me some exercises we can do and some stretching. I did some research, even on YouTube. There's some really great helpful videos. Of course, as I said, consult with your pediatrician first before doing anything. And I had literally brought a whole playlist of videos and I said, is this okay to do just to get ahead of it? And she said, you can definitely do stretches and things like that. But if it's met with resistance, to stop or give her a break. So we started doing that and doing lots more tummy time. We started doing angled tummy time, just different type of positions, and so far so good. I've noticed that she can hold up her head perfectly straight now. She doesn't really favor one side or the other. I've definitely changed like her sleeping, the way she sleeps versus like I put her on her left side, her right side, rotate and do lots of tummy time. So that has definitely helped. And I no longer feel there's a flat spot, and her pediatrician doesn't feel like she has a flat spot. So we sort of got ahead of that and corrected it before it got to something worse, which is great. And now she has really good core strength and head strength, which is a bonus, isn't it? She just woke up from her nap, so she's really, you know, really docile at this time. Well, you guys, that was it for our 2 month and 3 month update. Um, I think that was all. I mean, it's really been her newborn stage has really went by easier than I thought it would. Of course, in the moment, there's a lot of hard times, but it could have been worse, so to speak, but it hasn't. So I cannot wait for her infancy and when she gets to start solids, not solids, little baby purees, but we're just excited for the next milestone and to see what is to come. So look forward to my next video, which may be centered around my breastfeeding journey and some more baby updates from both of us. I want to tell these people, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and to like. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.